have an organization, I have a delegated admin registered to that organization. This account is my delegated admin account. So when I am going into Systems Manager and I have registered that delegated admin, I will go into the Systems Manager experience. Make sure my Zoom is still there. Once I go into Get Started, you'll take it to our homepage of how do you get started with the organization. Now, we can target all regions or custom regions, depending on if you deploy all the different nodes in each of your regions or in all your different accounts. So we'll target all the different accounts, and you'll set up all the different regions. Now, for this demonstration, I will deploy it within all the different regions. And what's happening in the background is Systems Managers deploying different CloudFormation stack sets into all the different accounts within the organization, and it's deploying a couple different resources. Now, that's all powered through automation. So think of what John was talking, how do we automate different deployments within our organization? This is going to add the standardized resources that Systems Manager needs into the different accounts to be able to have that centralized view and collect the inventory from all the different accounts and regions. So I'm going to pop into an account that already has the dashboard. So it takes time to populate. So I wanted to make sure we have that. And sorry. Going into Systems Manager, once I've already enabled it within this account, it started populating everything. And so once we go into this new experience, you're going to have a section or a dashboard that gives you all that inventory within your account. So if you think back to our architecture that we had on-premise nodes. We also had AWS nodes. And in this section, it's going to give us the summary of all the different nodes within our accounts that it has picked up. It can tell you about the managed nodes that are being managed by Systems Manager, the ones that are unmanaged, not being managed by Systems Manager, and kind of drill down into what are the type of nodes do we have? Are they hybrid? So those have been registered with Systems Manager. That could be on-prem, and that can be multi-cloud. And then we also have managed EC2 instances. These are going to be AWS managed. And then we're going into all the different SSM agent versions, right? As we start launching new services, new features, I think it's kind of standard when we go into that it applies to specific version agents and of security best practices to make sure that the agent is updated. So that gives you an idea of which agent versions are running on your node to later be able to update them to meet new capabilities or be able to integrate those different capabilities. And then you can also dive deeper into the managed nodes operating systems. So on this quadrant over here, you can see all the different type of operating systems that are within the account. So I have this in multiple different accounts from my QA, my dev, and that's kind of pulling all that information into this dashboard altogether. So that was Stephanie's challenge, or that was her task, right? Getting started, building this out, helping our organization kind of bring that holistic view, that centralized view, to be able to have Richard and Nikki kind of understand what is their landscape, to then be able to run operational tasks.